people of Okulaga Community in Abia State are very hospitable. They gathered for a formal welcome the traditional way in the chief's palace and offered prayers. Foreign languages are not allowed here, but we made a request to the chief and he obliged us because of the excitement in the air.
On behalf of Okulaga Community and indeed the state government of Abia State and all well-meaning people who have helped to make this project possible. With the way what I've seen, if they continue like this, before you know it, most communities in this country will feel the impact of the federal government and all the agencies that have been coming to Nigeria to assist.
A long-awaited borehole project has been sited here by the MDG's office to serve the over 10,000 people here. Before this, all the people relied on water from this stream, a stream in a steep valley 650 meters deep. Out of curiosity, I asked it to be taken down the valley. We set off with the chief in the entourage with one of his assistants fully armed. The chief said the steep valley used to be a testing ground to know if a new bride would stay in the community or be rejected.
So you mean as a child, you were coming here to fetch water?
We run here. We run there. We run. I say if you're a woman, once you are coming to marry in our place, first they will be told to visit our home. Well, if you cannot go down there and fetch water, you don't go.
Getting down to the stream was more difficult than I thought. We finally found an easier route to get down the valley to behold the stream on which this community has relied for over 300 years.
This water is called Odibilite. And it's stretching from our forefathers to us. So it's a wonderful thing that has happened in our life and in my lifetime through the federal government and the MDG, through whom the federal government brought this wonderful borehole to us.
The people here drank from the stream until the MDG's office cited a borehole project here. And like the journey down here was not punishment enough, the chief has a surprise for me. The water is medicinal, he says, so we must all drink.
And how I wish you people will test this water. It's a very wonderful water. It's medicinal. It's good. We consider it gold because it's right from the stream. To God be the glory in the name of Jesus. I know it's not easy to come down here.
This is wonderful. I'm sure my headache will go now.
It will go. It will go.
Medicinal.
Yes, it's medicinal. It's very good.
Cheers.
You're welcome. God bless you.
Before, we don't have water. Really, we have stream, but the stream is too far. Before you climb the hill and come back, you will have pains over all your body. But since we have this pure pipe-borne water, then the pains have released. All the people in this area, they find it easy to go to the borehole and take the water and come back.
This borehole is a very useful thing. It's a big help to this very community, as you see.
The people are excited. And there's one unique thing about this MDG project. It's unique in the sense that it has been able to penetrate what we call hard-to-reach areas. You've been with us for a couple of days now. You've gone to communities ordinarily the state government or the local government wouldn't have thought of citing a project. You know, some of the roads are not accessible and all that, but at the end of the day, you will find an MDG project there. It's quite unprecedented, and we must commend the Office of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on that.
Monitoring and evaluation teams are constantly on the field to make sure projects are carried out as proposed. In southeastern Nigeria, the assessment of the rural water supply projects undertaken is over 56% as of 2006, and now more successes are being recorded.
Because of the services of the M&E team, the contractors are really working hard to make sure any project given to anybody is completed. And I can assure you, in Abia State here, we have about 127 health centers. We have almost 95% completion and compliance. And the remaining 5% left happen to be delayed as a result of the terrain. So I should say we have really achieved success.
We have had to visit a lot of sites, and in course of visiting these sites, we discovered that the projects are either abandoned or the quality of the project is not okay, and we made a report immediately. So thereafter, in many occasions, you discover that the contractors and the MDAs involved take action immediately. They kind of swing into action in terms of ensuring that the projects are pursued.
The idea is to have an independent team of monitors and evaluators that are not from the office of the Senior Special Assistant to the President and not from the implementing agencies. And the independent teams will now produce independent reports directly to the office of the President, and then that becomes the function on an annual basis.
People are much more willing now to be monitored than they were before. Information is much more readily available. In the beginning, that was the big challenge. To give information to a third party to monitor you was a challenge with the ministries, departments and agencies. But these days, there's much more willingness to do that because it's seen not as one that is going to victimize people, but a constructive feedback to improve the way we do the things that we're doing.
Monitoring and evaluation teams are on the move to ensure MDG projects are being delivered as promised. You'll see them around in rugged vehicles, ready to beat the rough terrain and get the job done.